Hi my students, welcome back to my English class. With me, Mr. Andi Prastio. Today's topic is about an introduction to English literature. Well, in its etymology, the word literature comes from Latin word which means a familiarity with letters, or in bahasa adalah sebuah kebiasaan ya dengan huruf-huruf or words ya. Jadi di dalam sastra nanti ada jenis-jenisnya juga ya, itu menciptakan sebuah keindahan melalui kata-kata ya. To make a beauty with words. Letters are constructed into words. Words are constructed into phrases. Phrases are constructed into clauses. And clauses are constructed into sentences. Nah, dari rangkaian-rangkaian hierarki itu nanti dalam sebuah sastra akan di-compile, menciptakan sebuah beauty yang dapat disaksikan, dapat dinikmati ya. Every single one can enjoy the work. Let's go on to the next slide. What is literature? According to Professor Dr. Panuti Sujiman, an expert in literature, says in his book entitled Memahami Cerita Rekaan, that literature is an oral or written work that has various characteristic features such as originality, artistry, and beauty in content and expressions. And you have to also recognize that you all live in the world of language. So, any communication form can be said as literature. More definitions of literature. According to Oxford Advanced Learner English Dictionary, defines that literature is pieces of writing that are valued as works of art, especially novels, plays, and poems. Second, according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, states that literature is the body of written works produced in particular language, country, or age, or the body of writings on a particular subject, for example, like scientific, art, language. From those dictionary definitions, they can be united into one definition. So, literature, as any body of written works that is written and produced in any country, language, or age for a specific purpose, such as information, education, or entertainment to the reader. Let's look at kinds of literature. Kinds of literature generally is divided into two kinds. The first one is fictional, and the second one is non-fictional literature. So, what is fictional literature? Fictional literature is imaginary composed writing or work of art that is meant to provide information, education, entertainment to the readers. In bahasa, yang dimaksud dengan sastra fiksi di sini adalah tulisan yang dikompos atau yang digabungkan, yang diciptakan sebagai bentuk seni yang diberikan untuk memberikan informasi di masa modern seperti ini. Jadi lebih banyak orang akan cenderung memberikan informasi dalam bentuk-bentuk yang menarik seperti sastra, kemudian dalam konteks pendidikan seperti saat ini, dan juga hiburan untuk para pendengar dan pembaca. Some examples of fictional literature include plays, poems, short stories, novels, oral literature, and songs. plays belongs to drama, poem belongs to poetry, short story and novels belong to story-based genre, oral literature belongs to the act of reading poems, and songs. And you have to know songs. This one is, for example, seperti Baba Black Sheep. Ini sangat terkenal di awal 1800. Nursery rhymes ini sangat terkenal di awal 1800 among British people. Kemudian juga pernah kalian dengar ada judul Wheels on the Bus. Itu juga nursery rhymes, termasuk ke dalam song di fictional literature. Ya, seperti ini kalau Baba Black Sheep pernah kalian dengar ya. Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. One for the master, one for the dame, and one for the little boy who lives down the lane. Ya, itu adalah salah satu bentuk dari fictional literature, berbentuk songs. And then non-fictional literature. Non-fictional literature is factual writing or written word gives fact that can be proved by providing real places, events, characters, times, or reality rather than imaginary things. Some examples of non-fictional literature include autobiographies, biographies, essay, diaries, journals, magazine, newspapers, and etc. Bukan lagi dalam bentuk fiksional atau imajinasi, ya. Ya tadi sebagai contoh ada salah satunya newspaper, ya, koran. Semua isi dalam koran, dominant mostly in newspaper, are non-fictional literature. The functions of literature. There are 10 functions of literature you should know. The first one is knowledge sharing. This is the most basic and important functions of literature. We can learn many new things about the world with its help. For example, through literature, we can know folk tales from many parts of the world. In bahasa, melalui sastra, kita dapat mengetahui banyak cerita rakyat dari seluruh bagian di dunia. Itu adalah contoh dari knowledge sharing. Number 2 is upbringing or education. Literature affect the feeling and outlook a person. Why do we read fairy tales in childhood? Mostly because they clearly distinguish between good and evil. At a young age, mostly children have been taught how to differentiate the goodness and evil in their life through popular fairy tale, for example Cinderella, Alice in the Wonderland, and etc. Ya, sebagai contoh dari upbringing or educations, di usia muda anak-anak diajarkan bagaimana cara membedakan hal-hal yang baik dan yang buruk melalui cerita-cerita dongeng yang mereka baca, mereka dengar, dan mereka tonton. And then communication. Literature is the media of communications between the writer and the author. How the writer construct impressive and good feeling to the reader. And for entertainment, in this modern era, a lot of people still enjoy reading books to entertain themselves rather than internet. And reading novels, for example, is still in people's heart. And then is to shape the aesthetic taste. Literature helps us to form our own vision of beauty. It pleasantly influences us, change our vision in society and attitude toward people in general, and as well as activate our imagination toward life. Jadi melalui membentuk kemampuan estetik, setiap orang juga dapat mengaktifkan imajinasi mereka terhadap kehidupan mereka. And then self-development. Literature help us to develop ourselves thanks to book articles and magazines. We have the opportunity to fill ourselves with new knowledge. Jadi self-development, literature memaksa kita untuk lebih banyak membaca dan memiliki rasa terima kasih kepada bahan-bahan bacaan seperti magazine, kemudian artikel, koran, dan lain-lain. Next is development of thought process. The more we know, the more we have the desire to tell others about something and find out what they think about it. Semakin banyak kita mengetahui, maka semakin banyak keinginan kita untuk memberitahukan setiap orang, membagikan pengalaman itu melalui keindahan yang diberikan dalam sastra. The next is pleasure. We get pleasure every time from reading good or beautiful work. Setiap kita membaca karya sastra pasti memunculkan rasa bahagia akan keindahan yang dibuat. The next is shaping the speech. The more a person read, the more words they learn, as well as different design and option for constructing sentences. And it can improve your vocabulary when you read aloud about poetry or poems or novels. Ya, jadi banyak dari karya sastra memunculkan kosakata baru yang mungkin tidak diketahui sebelumnya, dan itu menambah perbendaharaan in our skill of speaking. And the last is transformation. Our world is full of information, and not all of it is good and beautiful. But with the help of literature, we can transform bad memories into something beautiful. And it can be enjoyed by many people because of its beauty. Jadi sesuatu yang buruk bisa dijadikan indah ketika ditransformasikan ke dalam sebuah karya sastra. And most people can enjoy the work. Thank you for watching my video, and I'm looking forward to having your questions. Okay, please write down your questions in the comment column. See you. Thank you very much.